Today, we're going to dive into a word you probably think you know inside and out, a word that seems about as simple as it gets. But as you'll see, it's hiding a surprisingly complex story. That word is grass. Yep, the green stuff that grows on the lawn. It feels like one of the most basic, straightforward words in the entire English language, right? But is it really?
Okay, so let's just start with the basics. How do you even say it? You probably think there's only one way, but that's where we hit our first little wrinkle.
Check this out. If you're in the UK, you'll probably hear it with a long ah sound, like grass. But if you hop over to the US, it's a shorter, flatter ass sound, grass. It's a tiny difference for sure, but it's the first clue that this simple word isn't quite so simple after all. And it doesn't stop with just the sound. The meaning itself has a few more layers than you might realize. So, of course, you've got the main definition we all know and love, the stuff in our backyards, in parks. It's just grass. This is our baseline, the common ground we all share. And then there's this. Same word, same letters, but a totally different world of meaning as a slang term. So right off the bat, this one little word has different sounds and different meanings, all depending on who you are and where you're from.
But believe it or not, we still haven't gotten to the coolest part of this story. The real secret hiding inside the word grass has nothing to do with how we use it every day, but everything to do with where it officially belongs.
Turns out, grass is a card-carrying member of a very exclusive club, the Basic English 850 list. I know, right? This seemingly ordinary word was handpicked as one of the most essential building blocks of the entire English language. 850. That is the magic number. So what in the world is this 850-word club, and what does it mean for a word like grass to even be on that list? Well, it's a system called Basic English, and you can think of it like a carefully chosen toolkit for communication, one that contains only the most vital words you need to say pretty much anything. Now, Basic English isn't just, easy English. It's actually a complete simplified system that was designed to tear down language barriers. The whole idea is to use this core of just 850 words to do all the heavy lifting that the full language does with tens of thousands. And the goal here was incredibly ambitious. The whole point was to create a shared language that someone could learn pretty fast, letting them communicate effectively pretty much anywhere in the world. It's meant to be a bridge for talking right now and for learning the full language later on. So you gotta understand, this isn't just some dusty idea from a textbook. It was designed as a practical fix for a very real problem. I mean, in a world where everyone's connected, how do we get past all these different languages to just talk to each other? And that is the challenge Basic English was built for. How does a person who speaks Chinese and a person who speaks Arabic do business together or share a scientific breakthrough? A simple, shared foundation like Basic English is one heck of a powerful answer. And that brings us all the way back to where we started. The word grass was chosen for that 850-word list because it's a universal idea. It's something you can touch, something common, something almost everyone on Earth can understand. So it's not just a plant. It's a tiny piece of a huge system designed to connect the entire world. So next time you see a patch of grass, maybe you'll think about it a little differently. It kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other everyday things all around you are part of a much bigger, more incredible story you've never even heard?